Here I am, once again. Here I am, once again. Strong and independent. Streaming. Heyo, streamo. Beep bop. You get the idea. Today, for your streaming delectation for the streaming nation upon the masturbation nation elation, is the Scorpion King for the Game Boy Advance. Now, why this video game? I remember it being pretty decent. That's it. I had this licensed video game for my Game Boy Advance. Let's see if it's any decent. I mean, it's made by WayForward, so it's probably gonna be decent, but who knows? There's The Rock and his rock-hard nipples. I don't remember anything about this movie at all, in fact. So back in the day, I knew a password cheats, but I don't remember that. That information is lost to me for all eternity. I sense a great evil in this place. Why would I insist on coming here? Matthias, where are you in here? Cassandra, please help me. It is I, Michael Dorn, as Jason the Rock Johnson. That's not my name, it's Dwayne. Yes, it is I, Jason Dwayne the Johnson the Rock. The new power in the DC hierarchy is me. Oh, that's a man with a sword. A very big man with a sword. Come back here. I have a sword. Okay. I'm a barely clothed woman fighting big men with swords. I'm sure that's someone's thing. I'm sure that's multiple people's things. Ah, and they explode into convenient fire for me. Great. Thank you, video game. Yeah, I remember this game being way better than anything the Scorpion King had to offer. But then it gets way forward. They do video games pretty okay. They do the games that are okay, pretty decent. Probably also helped that there was a hot chick, and my prepubescent mind was easily distracted by that. Well, I mean, my pubescent mind, I was like 14 when this game came out, so yeah. Yeah. Barely literate idiot plays video games. I can read. I can parse meaning, kind of. Is that meat? Oh, thank you, healing meat. I don't think orb meat would be all that useful for you, but who am I to question the thematic usefulness of orb meat? Who are you, and what have you done with my husband? Wow, I called that like I says it. I don't remember this man from the movie. He looks like a jabroni. He's got a very, I am, like a Diet He-Man, Diet Conan ass. I can't believe it's not butter barbarian villain vibe to him. Is come will be quickly. Evil! Evil! I laugh for I'm evil. Oh. Oh, Jesus, he has lasers! He can Kamehameha me! Oh shit. He shoots electricity. I feel greatly underpowered against this man who can shoot electricity. You shoot the cock. Oh, I was supposed to lose that fight. Haha, I worked up a healthy lather. Come, not evil in. It is I, muscular man McBeefface. She is more important. She alone can interrupt your markings and reveal the opening to the dunes of something. Girl, how you walking in the sand in those heels, girl? Also, your bowl cut makes her head look very chodular. Very chodular. Okay, whatever. I guess I'm Dwayne the Cock Johnson now. There's a new hierarchy of power in the DC universe.
Haha! It is I, Dwayne the Big Thick Man Johnson!
I'm sorry, Dwayne The Rock Johnson fans. I feel like he just has an ego that needs to be corrected. I don't know. It's getting to be a little Greek tragedy levels of ego, of hubris. Thank goodness there are mummies in this mummy video game that I can kill, though. That makes everything alright, I suppose. Are the Brendan Fraser movies even canon anymore? Does canon even truly matter? Who owns canon? What is canon, anyways? Okay, thank you very much. So I feel like if you need a good video game out of your shitty movie, call Way Forward. They'll try their best. Dang it.
Bah. Bah.
Yes, I know how to wall jump, but thank you. Yes, I know how to play video games. Thank you very much. And these guys are basically me, though. Can I really call someone fat with how fat I am? Okay, it's time to defeat a very muscular wizard, I suppose. Matthias! Cassandra! Right. There will be a new... I have to stop making that joke. It's funny, but is it carrying a stream funny? Is it crucially humorous? Is it... What does it say? What are the themes that I'm trying to project with this humor? You know? Okay, those... Yeah, collect all the runes. We know, we've played video games before. By the oath of the legendary sword, I will defeat him! And then become a giant evil scorpion monster. So we have, you know, the Infinity Gauntlet. It's basically the Infinity Gauntlet before. Okay. So hope all of you have been having a nice day. I'm not doing Summer Games Fest. I've decided that I just didn't want to stream that. I wanted to play an obscure GBA game that I remembered being okay from when I was a young lad. And I wasn't balding. As you all know, you get the scorpions to get extra lives. You've played video games before. Predictions? I mean, it would be nice if we had something Banjo-related. If not, fuck it. Bubsy's kind of on a roll as of lately. Give Bubsy a new chance to start in an Atari cards game. Okay, this is loud. This needs to be less loud. Sorry, it's the sound. I had a wicked headache last night. I had the worst kind of headache, like you could even imagine. It was one of those nightmare headaches. I'm sure you get those often, though. You're just like, oh, thanks, body. Thank you, brain. Yeah, I think I had made it to the final level when I was a lad, but never beat it due to cheats. I remember, I think I don't know how I came across the password for the final level, but I did. This was before we had high-speed internet in my house. We didn't get, like, high-speed internet until, like, 2003-ish, 2000, something like that. So I was still on dial-up. And when I say high-speed, I mean high-speed for the time. It'll probably be relatively slow now these days. Yes, what's the style of today? Yes, what's the style of the time? And some people can't even imagine a world without smartphones. I've been reading Fahrenheit 451, and let's just say that book is a little prescient for its own good about, you know, how people in the attention economy and all that. Oh goodness. It's made me think about my own attention span, let's just say that. Is relatively humbling. Just had to make sure the snake is dead. I wonder if I could jump. No, I don't think I can. I don't think Dwayne the Beef Johnson man can jump all that good because he's so beef. He's beef. Is that an Anubi? Anubis? What's the plural of Anubis? Some sort of jackal wolfman. Jackalman, I suppose, would be the word I'm looking for. See what I mean? Is that intellectually stimulating? The answer is no. I'm playing a Yoshi and his funny book. Yoshi and his preposterous tome. I guess the mummies scream, for they too know what's coming. My sword. How big you think that sword is? Like, Dwayne The Rock Johnson's got to be like, what, 6'5", 6'8", something like that? He's got to be a big dude, and that sword looks like it's almost his height. I know it's a video game, and, you know, we can abstract portions if we feel like it. You know, we're not bound by the laws of reality of a big-ass sword. God, these cowardly men. Oh, there we go. Like this is very generic action platformer, but it's way better than the Scorpion King has any right to ever be. Maybe it's because I played it when I was younger and I'm nostalgic for this, so, you know, it's my nostalgia, which is, one could see as a poison, I suppose. Fucking locusts. Oh, tiny greebly enemies! Tiny greebly enemies. Don't care for I don't care for tiny greebly enemies. I'm waiting for the wind to pick up, because I know that's gonna happen. See? And by staying close to the wall, I believe that's what these bricks are for. These slabs. How big does something need to be considered a monolith? How big does a person need to be before they're considered a giant? I'm just asking stupid questions now, aren't I? I guess it's all a matter of perspective, huh? Ah, much better. The preposterously large man. Okay, no, that's gonna mess up your jumping. I feel like in the early 2000s they would have got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to be Thanos, actually, now that I think about it. Now that I think about it, like 2005-ish, 2006-ish, I could see that happening. Like if the MCU just happened a few years earlier. Meh, meh, meh. Lois the Sand. The Beatles, Lois. Lois. It is I, Peter Thanos. You cannot return to your failure, so you return to me, Lois. That's not how it goes, Ted, you moron, you barely literate rube.
Yuppie, I have an extra life, I'm
being a little too self-loathing today, I'm sorry. So I hear mixed to decent things about that new He-Man movie. And a snake got me. Oh, you got all the way back. Oh, sorry, that's some bullshit right there. No wonder the game is so generous with health. So if you die, your ass gets sent all the way back to the beginning of the stage. I see. How many video games star Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson characters? That's a good question. If you have the answer, let me know. All Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson fans. I assume there's a lot of them. I don't care for the idea of a live-action Moana, and I've stated that certain things exist because the medium they were designed and created is the best way to tell that story, or at least should be. Also, it's disrespect to the medium of animation. Like, there's a technical achievement to be had, yeah, sure, but is that technical achievement worth it? Be like, hey, check it out. I made the Lion King hyper-realistic. But why? I felt like it. Okay, I guess that's cool. I mean, that's an achievement in technology. Like, technically those movies are kind of a marvel to behold at what we can do with the computer, you know, aided graphics and technology and effects now these days. Like, the volume is an impressive technology, I just don't think it's necessary all the ding-dang doodly time, you know? Is it me, or does The Rock have a skullet in this game? A little bit. Right? It's very skullette. It's very skullet. Also, those Anubai look pretty mangy. Just gonna say that out loud. Mangy-ass dog man over here. I was not aware that you could wall jump off those. Okay, that's cool. That might be coming useful later on. I'm assuming. Like I said, I knew the password for this game to get to the final level back in the day. I don't know how I did that. I don't remember how I achieved that, but I remember doing that. Thank goodness enemies do not respond. Okay, Dwayne the Cock Johnson. Jackalman. piss. Gallons of it, even. Oh, thank goodness that I start off right at the boss. Fuck. That's very traditionally pterodactyl-ass noise. That sounds very pterodactyl-esque. Pterodactylus, I'm sorry. Pterodactylus. I know most people say pterodactyl, but it's pterodactylus, I believe, is the correct name of the species. I believe, not I'm 100% sure. My memory is kind of faulty here. Guys, I'm forgetting all the dinosaur names. It's happening. I knew this day would come, kids. Anyone ever here watch Stargate SG-1? I've been thinking about rewatching that because, you know, all this Egyptian themery is kind of making me want to rewatch Stargate SG-1. My stepdad and I watched that back in the day. One of the things that we bonded over. I mean, I remember it being pretty solid. Like the first season being a little wacky, but... As far as... I don't think I've ever seen the full movie of Stargate, though. Could you please die? Thank you. It would be so beautiful for you to die. Yes! Thank you! Okay, I need a healing orb or a healing meat or just healing something would be lovely.
By the power of Big Beefy Man, I have the power!
The first knuckle slot. Cool, groovy. Egg salad, even. Wait a second. I forgot you can switch weapons with the L and R button. Yeah, you gotta wait for him to come. I very much like healing wall meat, though. That'd be lovely, video game. got me. I don't think that species is endemic to Egypt. Biologists and entomologists. Let me know if that kind of giant spider is even endemic to ancient Egypt. If the ancient peoples of the ancient worlds could have access to giant fuck-ass spiders. I mean, I'm asking the wrong kind of questions. This is clearly like fantasy Egypt, you know what I mean? You cuck! That's a load of dick and you know it, video game! Okay, well at least I have infinite continues. Thank goodness for that. Okay, I need that, thank you. My sword can do the spin attack. I can spin my sword. Is there any difference between the sickle and the sword, or is it just... I get two of them. No, there are two of them. You cock, you dick. yeah, I'm gonna need the sickles now, aren't I? Sickles. Hello, we're playing Scorpion King for the Game Boy Advance back in the day. I remember this game being pretty decent back in the day. Like, not a particularly interesting flavor of vanilla platformer, but I can't think of many platformers that have an ancient Egyptian theme. I can spin my sickles like that. How tall do you think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is, and how big do you think these sickles are? These are questions. It's a sin. The mummy got me with what appears to be some sort of hammer or something. The reason why I have... Also, I mentioned this before, but I've mentioned this before, but I think that in the early 2000s, if the MCU was just a few years, like, earlier, they would have probably cast Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Thanos back in the day. Like, just a little, like a decade or so happened earlier. It would have been lame, but you could have seen them doing it, right? There would have been a new hierarchy of power in the MCU. I will never get over that quote. Ever. Fuck it, I'm taking the damage. Oh, it was absolutely crap. Like, no buts about it. That movie was pure shit.
Gold, jewels, money.
The scorpions equal 1 life. You need the golden scorpions for money. The best part about that movie was Pierce Brosnan's Dr. Fate. If I was James Gunn, I would get Pierce Brosnan back as Dr. Fate. I'd tell him, look, you were the best part of that Captain Atom movie. Here's whatever kind of money you want. Meh. Just do it, please. Well, the thing is, Dr. Fate is like a generational role. He could be the Kent, the Kent version, and then we can get the other Dr. Fates involved. I mean, the spirit of Naboo does live inside the helmet of Dr. Fate. Big, dumb, idiot plays video games. Big, dumb, idiot plays video games. Fair enough. Oh yeah, by collecting all the Infinity Stones, you upgrade your your weapons. This just makes your weapon do fire damage. Like so. Fire damage. Okay, we're cooking. No, I want that. Like, this game, I remember being pretty solid, and so far it's very vanilla. How much is the Psylocke Thanos 2-pack, if you mind me asking? Yes. Right? He has a skullet. I'm not being a weirdo here. That's not bad. That's not a bad price. Come on. Now we're just finding skeletons. This is not very ancient Egyptian enough for me. You think there should be mummies more. We could be... Mummies just for one day. You could try it, though. I'd very much like this mummy to die, thank you. My very large man died in the water. If you lose all the lives, you have to start from the beginning of the stage. Now I remembered why I used the password back in the day. I think I told you this, but back in the day I knew the password for the final level. And I would often use that to cheese to the final level of this game. As was the style at the time. Is that a hammer or a razor that mummified skeletal soldier is holding? I like how he uses his sword to wall jump. So is there a licensed game from your youth that you think holds up pretty well still now these days? Or do you just think, wow, this was way better than the movie it was based on? It's kind of way forward bread and butter, though, back in the day. Yeah, Spider-Man 1 and 2 really do hold up incredibly well. I'll give you that much. I don't know how long this game is, but it's a portable video game, so I don't imagine it's all that long, you know. Probably 6 stages in total with all the Infinity novels. Probably long as a Super Nintendo game, probably. I think the worst licensed game I've ever played was Bebe's Kids. And I have not beaten that game, and I don't think I have it in me to beat that game. Like, if you think Bebe's Kids, if you can beat that, I have nothing but respect for you, because that game's kind of bullshit, not gonna lie to you. I do not like Bebe's Kids. I'm sorry, Bebe's Kids fans. I've actually never seen that movie. I don't know if it's good or not. I know it ends depressingly, though. From what I heard, Bebe's Kids ends super depressingly. Come on, big beefy man, wall jump, you can do it.
Yes, you're supposed to be a big beefy man. A big muscular man who could beef. Big muscular. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha.
Buckle. Fuck. Fuck buckle. Fuckle, if you will. Yes! Wall jump! So good! What's up so good it makes your mama come?
Damn, Daniel! Damn! Damn! Why your mama so thick?
How much would that actually cost, though? Like, realistically, could you achieve that? And do you have the space for that? I'm just trying to be Johnny Rational here, you know? I mean, it would be really cool if you could pull it off, but do you have the space and the financial wherewithal to do that? Well, I say you can try for it, you know? Well, it depends. What X-Men team are you going for? Are you going for, like, the classic, like, the original 60s team? Are you going for the Jim Lee era? Are you going for, you know, Chris Claremont X-Men? It really depends on the X-Men and Avengers team lineup you wanna build there. Because the original X-Men, that might be the easiest one to pull off financially. Depending on how expensive the original members are. Going for the Dylan, but not going for every character who showed up. That's... yeah, that would be very expensive now, wouldn't it? Okay. Fuck you, skeleton.
Yeah!
Why did I laugh like that? I'm sorry.
Yes, He-Man! It's me, your uncle! Uncle Keldor! I'm evil! Evil! He-Man, evil! Evil, He-Man, evil!
It shocks me that there are no decent He-Man video games. You think that would be something that would be pretty easy to pull off? Maybe this He-Man beat-em-up can finally do the thing that... Yes! Yes! Cock! Big fatty dick! Welcome to the Ted Tries to Do This Jump Hour. Okay. Okay, here's what we do. We save. You can see why I think this is still pretty decent, though. Like, imagine getting this game when you're younger. And you don't have a lot of video games on your Game Boy Advance, and this movie video game turns out to be okay-ish. I have to see what's at the other end now. It's become a matter of pride more than anything else. No! No! Yes! I suggest you get a snack. Oh. Okay, thanks. I get teleported to the Scorpion Zone. The Scorpion Zone sounds like some sort of, I don't know. Well, that was not really worth all the pain and suffering. Hello. Hello, it is I, Chris Pratt Goku. I am about to become the legendary Super Saiyan. Ah. Vegeta. Fight me, Vegeta. It is I, Chris Pratt Goku. No, I will not do the voice. I am Chris Pratt Goku. I know, you think the other voice actors could have done better. I feel bad for... You know what? I actually feel bad for Brie Larson, because she was actually trying in that Mario Galaxy movie as Rosalina, from what I remember of her. Oh, I can just go back to the Scorpion Zone and get all the one-ups I ever need. It's a cheese factory. It's a cheese factory, Lois. Haha, you see. Yes! No! Come on! Get up there! They knew this was going to be hard, so they gave you this level up factory level segment. This music really does remind me of Shantae, and if I wasn't... You know, if I didn't know Way Forward did this, I would be surprised if, you know what I mean, the music. Okay. Right, you could hear the Shantae music in this game if you've ever played Shantae. I've only ever played one of the Shantae games, I'm sorry. Well, two of them, but I never beat them, so... Okay, what does that do? Lethal Water is very gym power. It's very Euro platformer. Like, to say make the lava, just make it lava colored, and I'll believe you then, video game. Like, if you just made that water lava colored, then I believe you, right? Because it's lava. Lava will kill you. That makes sense in my monkey brain. Yeah, right. I agree with you. That was my impression of Watto slowly becoming a race car. Annie, I'm using the force to become a race car, Annie. Yes, you can use force for that. It's my dream, Annie. I want to be a race car. I want to be a race car again. Yes, Anakin, I want to be a race car so bad, Anakin, you do not understand. Why? Yum! Yum. Yum. Yum! 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 I'm devolving. I'm devolving into a caveman. Why? What? Okay. What decision at Way Forward made you think that this was a good thing? Oh, I was taking the hard route. That's all there is to it.
Yes! Yes, butter! Oh, the butter!
Okay. Okay, here's what we do. I'd like to apologize for the caveman noises. I think they made this part difficult because they knew that this was going to be a short video game for the children. Whew. Oh. Oh, I see. This game sure loves its death traps. That's a little bit of the cock. Not gonna lie to you. It's a lot of cock right there. So, any video games, movies, comics, things you're looking forward to, just things you're looking forward to. Okay. Just anything y'all looking forward to. That's some cock right there, video game, and you know it. I think it's called -0 if I remember correctly. I'm done for the day. We might come back to this later on. I'm gonna get something to sign us off on and something to sign us off on. I'd like to thank you all for coming. It means a lot to me that people come to these streams, even if it's just one or two or three people. Like I said, it means something, and I truly do not want to come off as like an asshole or anything like that. I know what we're gonna sign off on, so you don't gotta give me suggestions. If I do more of this, I'll let you know. If not, it's been fun revisiting it. So yeah. Oh, you'll see.
Letters. You don't really write many these days, do you? No. But I bet there's one you never forget. This one. This is a story.
Goodbye, YouTube poop JoJo's.
Drill Sergeant, sir! Sir! All the way from the top!
Goodbye, JoJo's!